freaking return to makeup hangouts, but you know what? Because
you redecorated.
okay, hang on. Well, that's not what I want. Quick volume check on 40.
You redecorated.
Alright, that's fine. I can hear it. If I need to adjust it, just let me know. I do want to find a way to continue makeup lives where I will like have my live stream on my phone, and do like simple eyeshadow makeup styles while chatting to you all. The only problem is that YouTube keeps disabling my live chat from my face. So tomorrow, I'm going to try and do a face cam hangout live, like an hour, like to 30 minutes before 4 o'clock. It's like 3:30. We're gonna give it a little time, see if YouTube will disable the chat after trying something. So I have an idea. Do a little bit of research. But for now, then if it works, I will continue doing it. Or I will start doing it again. If it doesn't, we'll find a way. Also, we're probably just gonna write tomorrow because I want to get book 2 going. I mean, I'm on chapter like 6, I think. But yeah.
Again.
Yeah, that last round of
Sorry, I thought I was gonna play. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
decor took a lot of upkeep. We were kind of hoping it would attract more customers, but the sales numbers are pretty much the same. Just seemed like a lot of work for no obvious gain. We'll bring out the green screen only when the story absolutely requires it. Huh? Nicole, so glad you could make it.
What did you call me here for?
I called you to share in the spoils of war.
What?
You know those unicorns that snuck around the National Guard and tried to kill us and broke your wrist? Boss called dibs on their bodies for you. Well, for you, me, and JC, but of the 3 of us, you're the only witch and the only one who's probably gonna use them. I suspect you and your witch coven can come up with plenty of uses for unicorn blood, horns, pelt, hooves, etc. All of which has already been harvested for you.
Yeah, a lot of uses.
We have got to the point.
No, I can literally just press N. Not N, M. Or
Shouldn't you have called dibs for yourself?
I slayed several other unicorns. Don't you worry about me. Oh my god, are you guys talking about those poor creatures that the National Guard just butchered outside of town last week? Yeah, poor creatures. Those things would have killed all of us. They were unicorns. Yes, and I've seen the devastation that they bring, especially to relatively isolated towns such as this. If a herd gets big enough, they can pick entire cities clean. Okay, but you're using animal bodies for your own gain. That's as bad as using a human's corpse.
No, it's not. Humanity has been using animal products for thousands of years for both survival and comfort, and often the only way humans can cast spells or do witchcraft is by using magical ingredients. Unicorns are extremely potent, good for spells, charms, amulets, curses, protection.
should I create a unicorn character? Nah. Maybe? Darcy could summon one. Idea for book 2. We're just gonna have a chapter where Darcy randomly just summons a unicorn. She can summon phoenixes. I mean, either exists. Should we make that one of Darcy's magic powers? Or core magic powers? One of her core powers? Just being, or spell in her spell book. Have I ever told you guys that? Have I ever told you guys that Darcy both actually has a spell book and another weapon? I don't think I have. Anyways, we should make that one of her powers from the core. Being able to summon any common fantasy creature. Mermaids, sirens, serpents, cyclops. But that's mythology, I guess. Yeah, dragons, phoenixes, elves, unicorns, dwarves. Yeah, we should do that. That'd be entertaining.
I can't believe that you're all so callous about animal cruelty. Were you out there on the battlefield?
Because Haven can shapeshift into them. So, in my brain somewhere, it just continues to expand on it. So Haven has the power. As a booklet question, Haven has the power. The only thing Haven can't shapeshift into is another human or another magic being. She can turn into like reality's animals, the fantasy animals. So with her shapeshifting magic, Darcy should be able to summon them. We expand on that later.
What? No, I was told to evacuate.
Actually, technically tomorrow, because we write book 2 tomorrow. Alright, I was not pausing.
Evacuate with everyone else. Well, Nicole, Cyrus, and I were there. We fought and killed those unicorns ourselves, swiftly and without unnecessary pain. That's about as good as you're going to get. Now, I don't mind vegans or vegetarians or animal rights activists following their beliefs, but you don't get to push them onto others. If you think using animal products in witchcraft is wrong, then don't become a witch. Well, you just lost yourself a customer. No, stop. However will we recuperate the loss? Cyrus, help us carry Nicole's goods to her car. Any idea what you're going to use it for?
A few.
A few?
If you're here for lunch, we open in an hour. If you're here for magic, I need to run and get some supplies. I was actually wondering if you needed magic.
Oh, hey. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Broke my wrist. How close are you to breaking Bob's curse?
Well, I've got 3 marks, so 4 more to go. I actually got one during the whole unicorn thing last week because everyone was ordered to stay in their homes, but of course that's not applicable to people who don't have homes, so we kept the food shelf open after hours. We all drank coffee and told just terrible jokes. I have no idea which one of their lives was permanently and undeniably changed for the better, but I'm not
usually I like it. Usually I like the video of the season, like after it ends. So I know, okay, we watch this one, go to the next one, and yeah. So I know where we left off, but in case YouTube does do a weird thing. Whatever. So I do want to talk about something that will probably be for the Hangout Live before the writing stream tomorrow. Yeah.
But it's slow going because I can only volunteer here. They don't have the budget to hire me as an employee, so I need to work full-time elsewhere, and being a waiter doesn't give a whole lot of opportunities to drastically and undeniably improve someone's lives.
I double-checked. A spell made with a unicorn horn would mitigate the fairy curse, at least for a little while.
You have a unicorn horn?
I have 6. Want a bit of luck to speed up your curse?
Yes, please.
Stop taking meeting.
What do you mean you don't have a boyfriend yet? You're almost 30. You should have one by now. I was already married by the time I was 25, pregnant with you at 27. Ma'am, what are we ordering? Banshee mocha, medium with a chocolate chip cookie. I know a career is important to you, but you have to settle down. Find someone, have kids. What do you mean you don't want kids? Oh, Jesus, one of these. Too expensive? Really? That's your reasoning? That is incredibly selfish. Well, I want grandchildren. Oh, Lord. And at some point, you're going to wake up and realize that your best years are behind you. You're never going to be prettier than you are now. And it's never going to be easier for you to have a kid than it is now. She hung up on me. Imagine that. Your drink's almost done. Use your card on the screen. I swear this generation has me so worried. My daughter especially. She's never going to be truly happy unless she gets married and has kids. That's true happiness. I disagree. What? A relationship does not make you happy. It simply enhances whatever state of mind and life you're currently in, both positive and negative. And quite frankly, romance is not for everyone. I am much happier single than I ever was in a relationship. Well, you just haven't found the right person yet. There could be an argument for that, but at the same time, if you need a romantic relationship to feel joy in your life, then you don't need romance, you need a therapist. Yeah, and...
Yeah, if you really think that romance or happiness in life is all about romance, go get help. Go see someone. To be totally honest with you.
Speaking for the young millennial/old Gen Zers, a lot of people my age don't want kids for a number of reasons, finances being only one of them. I mean, we can barely afford to take care of ourselves, and you want me to throw a tiny, helpless human at us? I work 3 jobs just to keep a roof over my head. Where am I supposed to find the time to actually raise this child? You just need to have a child for you to realize it's a whole paradigm shift. Once your child is born, nothing else.
I've never heard that word before. Hang on. Sorry. Paradigm. A typical example of pattern or something, a model. A set of linguistic... A set of items that form mutually exclusive choices. Synthetic words attest to this sentence. The traditional grammar of Latin, Greek, and other inflected languages. Table of... So, now, a typical example of pattern or something, model. Alright.
Matters, and you wonder what your life could possibly be like without them. And that's good. The kid should be
expanding my writer vocabulary.
The focus of everything, which is why if I'm gonna have one, and that's a very big if, I need to be absolutely certain that I can take care of them. And with shitty...
So I should have a camera. I feel like every time we do this, because I don't actually see me, like my expressions and stuff, I feel like it'll be a little more interactive, a little more, be better to have a face camera, face cam, whatever. But problem for a different day, because I'm still a child. Teenager. Still teenager.
Financials and some god-awful family trauma, that's not happening anytime soon. I only just now found a romantic partner that I genuinely gel with and can see myself with for a long time, and I don't even know if she wants kids. Climate change is also an issue. Like, no offense, if and when I have kids, and I do want some down the line, that's happening in the Fae realm, where the icebergs are staying in one place instead of melting and drowning everyone. Honestly, fair. There are also a romantic people whose ranks I may very well be a part of. I'm still figuring that out myself, who simply do not experience romantic attraction, and many of them, as well as many allos, want nothing to do with such a relationship. They find happiness elsewhere, in friendships and families and communities and life. A spouse and child may have brought you fulfillment, but it is not one size fits all. Spoken like a bunch of immature people who have never had children. Who's going to take care of you when you're old and infirm? Cyrus and I are fairies. We don't get old. And if you're only having a kid so you have a free nurse down the line, that is a selfish reason to have kids. Like, it is one of the top 3 reasons to have children, right up there with hang on to a family marriage and my parents want grandbabies. That's like the trifecta of shittiness. And I agree. I have adult children and grandbabies, and my husband and I are doing everything in our power to make sure they ain't burdened with us. We didn't have them for free nursing. We had them because, well, honestly, the first one was a surprise. But the second one we wanted because we wanted more babies. But your life was so much better with them in it, right? Of course, my babies were the best thing to happen to me. But
I did not feel true fulfillment in my life until much later, when I fell in love with crochet and I realized I wanted to open a yarn shop. Babies didn't do that. I did.
Yeah, and what if that kid that's supposed to become a nurse dies young, or is disabled, or ends up moving to another country, or turns out to be a little sociopath? Isn't it safer for you to put all that money you would spend on a kid in a retirement fund or a really good nursing home? I mean, that's certainly better than saddling the squirt with the emotional burden of taking care of aging parents who only see them as a meal ticket rather than a separate human being with their own hopes and dreams. You're all gonna die old and alone. I didn't even think I would live this long, and you're talking about little baby nurses. Dark. What's up? Welcome to CaFae Latte.
Sorry, I can't. I love how Cyrus and Steph were just dark. I love him. Cyrus is. I don't understand people can not love Cyrus. He's awesome. He's funny. I love his sass.
Okay, today's special is the unicorn mocha, a mocha with unicorn blood mixed in, with whipped cream and topped with sprinkles made from their horns that gives it a nice little crunch.
Writing a book is hard.
No, it's not. Okay, to be fair, I spent like 5 years trying to write mine, but I didn't like totally finish it until like last week.
I'll
Something?
take that in a large. Cool. $10. Don't you know who I am? One of Yarn Granny's grandbabies? Ew, who is Yarn Granny? She's a regular customer, owns the yarn shop down the street, hasn't shared her name because we're fairies and giving your name to us is usually considered a dumb thing to do, even among friends. Although at this point, I think she's just genuinely forgotten to actually introduce herself. You might have seen me on social media. Well, unless you're a book talker, bookstagrammer, or writer, no, I have not. Now, why would I do any of that when I look like this? Because reading and writing are more powerful magic than actual magic? Oh, excuse you? You heard me. I agree with him. I have literally bent reality in front of both of you. Cool story, boss, but you don't make me feel feelings like R.F. Kwong does. Are you the manager? I'm the owner. Great. I'm a social media influencer. I run a fashion platform with over 10,000 followers. You should give me my drink for free so I can promote you. That's not going to happen. 1, because I don't need any advertising at the moment. 2, because you're a fashion brand, not a coffee, tea, or cafe brand, so your target audience is not mine. 3, because Cyrus's account over here has over 200,000 followers, so if I ever do need promotions, I can go to him. What? 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 Like it's hard? Visual.
I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Okay. Did not expect Cyrus to have a social media account. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. And it being that popular. Oh my god.
Good morning, nerds. Welcome to Lavender Books, your sci-fi fantasy book talk account that focuses on the queer. Let's break down some of my favorite reads of the month so far. As usual, I listen to all these on audio, usually while working out or doing dishes, but my boss/legal guardian usually buys the physical copies for herself, which is what I use to show off here on Book Talk. I finally caved in with House the Dragon hype and listened to Fire and Blood, which the internet tells me will get a sequel soon, but since it's George R.R. Martin, I'd bet half my library that it will not. 9 out of 10 for story, 2 out of 10 for queer rep. You guys know I'm always at least a year behind on reading trends. I finally finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This one gets queer points for having a bi character.
Hi. How are you doing? So, I do have 2 queer books. I'm currently reading Her Level Champion and Her Pretty Nights are to finish on my shelf. And actually, I do write queer stuff myself. Book 1 is I'm really excited for book 1. I'm gonna be honest with you, romance is not my thing, but for my characters who are in relationships, it is there. Leah does spend time with her wives. You guys see her interact with them, and her kids, and her family. She's not just an adventure. I have not read it. I should. The bottom of my bookshelf isn't even freaking complete. I want to be able to have I want to enough books where I can freaking ask my parents to get me a new one. To get me give me another one. Where, like, my bedside table is full, the top of my shelf, like, my entire bookshelf's full, to the top of my shelf. I should want, like, those, like, wall shelves that, like, you know, that would just kind of stick on the wall and hang there. That'd be nice.
It's just gorgeously written. It's also the only enemies to lover story that I genuinely like because they immediately go right back to being enemies again. 8 out of 10 all around. I finally found more Ace Rep and Sawkill Girls, an absolutely terrifying YA novel about 3 girls turned superhuman to fight this shape-shifting monster that eats people. So trigger warning for that, as well as some domestic violence themes and a surprising amount of spiciness for a young adult book. 7 out of 10. It's a great story, but I could not sleep at night because of this. I just bought and started reading Priory of the Orange Tree. No spoilers. So far it's good. Yellowface by R.F. Kuang is next. Maybe this time I'll actually get ahead of a reading trend. And of course, C.M. Alongi just came out with Citadel, which would have taken this month's trophy for most dead characters if I had Red Fire and Blood. But it has a much more hopeful ending than Martin's, and it might actually get a sequel. Unfortunately, while the main character is autistic, so it has some good minority rep there, all the queer rep is relegated to the background and side characters. So I give it an 8 out of 10 for story, 5 out of 10 for Rainbow. Tell me what you read this month in the comments. Bye!
Love Roblox?
Wait, what was that? Sorry, Are they all, like, watching?
This account has over 200,000 followers. Uh-huh. And no one was more surprised than me. Here's your drink, Pat. You sticking around?
That was the entire episode.
Can't. I'm meeting up with Janine. For a knife fight? No, for dinner. What? Yeah, I know, it's weird, but we realized during the unicorn fight that we got off on the wrong foot, so we're starting over. You hate her. I did, but new leaf, fresh start. Maybe we'll upgrade that to a mere dislike of each other. I'll let you know how it goes. It's gonna end with them hate fucking. Ew!
Oh.
No! Why? I'm just saying, they had that energy. Why would you sleep with someone that you hate? Because the sex can be really good. Not good enough to wash out the shame and regret you feel in the morning, but you certainly never forget it. Or perhaps they'll actually get along? Guys, no, come on. Pat's smarter than that. Hey, sorry I'm late. Traffic sucked. Our new alliance has barely begun, and you're already tempting me with a dog-chasing cars joke? Trust me when I say there is no joke you can come up with that us werewolves haven't already used 100 times on each other. I never really minded your jokes. I just minded that you weren't original with them. I will endeavor to try harder next time. No offense to Janine, alright? She's a great fighter, a respectable leader, but she is so proud and haughty, and that's
I'm going to be totally honest with you. So, quick explanation. What I've been told, one of my mods has told me that if I talk with it still playing, it is kind of hard to hear me, despite my mic volume being at 100. At least according to OBS Studio. So, because I don't have a face cam or anything, you guys can hear me like better directly. So, every time I want to talk or make comments or anything, I do pause it. How long do we have this? 6 minutes left? Yeah, we should finish this by like
drive Pat up a
4:30.
wall. You're a combat veteran of 12 battles, yet your only panic attack came when you ate a chocolate bar? I was a werewolf when I ate it, and then I turned human right after. Nobody had any idea of what that would do. Why did you even eat it in the first place? Cyrus dared me. And Pat, I love him to death, okay? Brother from another mother. But holy shit, he's such a frat boy. And I don't see someone of Janine's elegance and haughtiness accepting that. Wait, hold on. You're a vegan? How? Coconut water. It's identical to human blood plasma. You're bullshitting me. I am not. It was discovered during the 2 world wars. Of course, I do occasionally partake in donated human blood, But there is so little of that to go around, and quite frankly, the coconut water tastes better. So yeah, there's no way that this fresh start dinner is gonna end in anything other than disaster. No shit, you've read all of Tolkien's stuff? Even the letters in the Silmarillion? When? When it came out. Nobody had ever read a story like that. It was incredible. You are such a nerd. So what is your favorite book? Is it racist if I say Dracula? Not at all, it's one of my favorites too. Really? If only to laugh at all the things Stoker got wrong. Oh my god, like watching a bad military or werewolf movie? You strike me as the type to take a shot every time there's an egregious mistake. That's the perfect way to spend Saturday night with friends. Yeah, no, $20 says it's at least a one-night stand. It's not even a date! My only issue with the lunar core is many of you look very similar when you're in werewolf form. You all should wear collars. I'd like to see you wear a collar. Hi, welcome to CaFae Latte. We just opened, so it'll take us a minute. You!
I thought JC's more awake. So, thanks. I thought JC's more awake when they realize, oh crap, it's a vampire.
Me? Oh my god, dude, really? Yes, asshole, we are dating now. Don't you say a fucking word. You get, like, a 2-week grace period, and then I am saying so many. That's fair. I guess JC did tell me so. What are you doing here? I was rather hoping for some tea while Patrick gets his coffee. Now? Here? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, JC, what is your problem? My problem is that you're a vampire. Hey. And the sun is going to be out in like 15 minutes.
Oh, I did not expect them to take that route. I thought if they were going to complain. Never mind. JC's protective.
Maybe we can find like a tarp or something for the windows, or better yet, we can like wrap her up in the tarp and then drive her home. Dude, let's go. This is serious. She's gonna be ash in like 20 minutes. Jennifer Charles, was it? Vampires do not burst into flames in sunlight. What? It's a myth. We get sunburns more easily than humans do, and we are largely nocturnal, much like bats, wolves, and other night creatures that also do not spontaneously combust in sunlight. That'd be a rather poor evolutionary trait.
Cyrus is enjoying himself.
This season, you've got...
Looking after us, though. Cyrus, when you make Patrick's coffee, can you also make one for me? Because I obviously really need the caffeine.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Sure, I gotcha.
Yeah, I really want to go get another Yost because I'm so tired. I finished mine off at like 2 before I started laundry. Unfortunately, wiped out in like 2 hours. Yeah, I was like panicking. It's like crap. There was like after when I finished laundry, I was like, oh my god, crap. There was like less than 2 hours until I have to live stream. What do I live stream? And I'm like, you know what? We haven't watched this in a while. We're freaking just put on CaFae Latte. Just screw it.
And a medium raspberry tea with unicorn blood.
It's easy. It's fast. Just pull up the video, set live stream. CaFae Latte. Don't do anything. Nor do I have to work my brain out. Mine is occasionally pausing to make comment, talk, remind people that hey, I'm still here. I did not ditch. And then pushing my laundry's done. I should plug everything out. Yeah, I have to watch the thing.
Please. So how was your guys' date?
Yee. I was just the people. The people. Very specific happened.
Previously on CaFae Latte.
Previously.
Any idea of what you're gonna do with these unicorn horns?
17.
A few. Literally 2 seconds later, if I turn one of these into a good luck charm, would that have any... The way noise-canceling headphones would dampen noise, but it does minimize harm. Would that have any... 2 seconds later, If I turn one of these into a good luck charm, would that have any impact on a fairy curse? Yes and no. It would minimize the effects of the curse the way noise-canceling headphones would dampen noise, but it does nothing to destroy the curse itself. As soon as that charm is removed, damaged, or just runs out of magical energy...
I got a little space between the mouse pad and keyboard, but that moves my mouse, so...
that curse will resume as normal. Why? I was thinking about giving it to Lindsay. She's been working really hard to redeem herself, and maybe if she breaks your spell sooner, her sister will also try to become a better person. I think that is a shockingly idealistic outcome, but if you want to waste one of your unicorn horns on it, I won't stop you. Later!
Want a bit of luck to speed up your curse?
Yes, please. And even later. So, what exactly do unicorn horns do? You've got 5 of them in your apartment with, frankly, way too many other horsey bits that I'm comfortable with. They're useful in a wide variety of spells, giving good luck, giving bad luck, financial wealth, protection from magic. I want to turn a couple of the pelts into jackets or blankets. It will protect the wearer against being cursed, and is also bulletproof. You work in a school, right? Part-time, yes. Yeah, definitely get yourself one of those unicorn coats. The rest I'm gonna hang on to until I have need of them. Hold up, didn't you give one of them to Lindsay? Lindsay, which who tried to kidnap Bob Lindsay? It'll help speed her curse along while still adhering to Bob's rules, countering the bad luck part of the curse so she has any to eat.
Black art curtains for my window, because I've complained about this before. My desk is pushed up against the wall where my window is, meaning my monitor and my computer setup. My towel's on the floor, but my actual setup, keyboard, mouse, monitor is like right against my window. I've shown it on like the Hangout live stream last week. Like, that's my view. So when the sun's setting, because it sets on where my bedroom is in the house, it flickers like through my blinds. And I'm neurodivergent, I cannot sit still, so I move a lot, meaning I get hit with the sun. It's so annoying. Especially now, because it's becoming winter. Or not winter, sorry, summer. Winter's slowly ending, it's slowly becoming summer. So the sun's gonna stay up a lot longer in the day. It's still gonna be like the middle of the sky by the time freaking like 6 o'clock comes. 7, maybe, I don't know, one to do. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking ask parents for black art curtains. Like, my computer is set up right in front of my window. And because I live stream at such a late time, because it's usually when I'm mostly free, on the weekends. Sorry, my voice is calling up. It's so annoying. Just think my finger. Alright.
Easier time with it.
Whoa.
Why? Because
Yeah,
she's
I'm
trying
thinking
very
of
hard to
messing
turn
here.
herself
It's
into a better person, and I
Yes.
want to help her. Bob, are you okay with this? Wasn't my unicorn horn. Besides, I'm sure you went through several programs in juvenile hall designed to make your life easier or more fulfilling upon your release. Yeah, that's actually where I learned to bake. Same basic principle. I have nothing to lose, Nicole gets to practice her magic, and Lindsay has an easier time with her redemption. Win-win-win. Are you going to do the same to her sister? I have no way of contacting Nancy, but last we heard of her, she was actively making other people's lives miserable, including her sister's. So no, I will not be giving her a horn. Frankly, babe, I don't get why you're giving them away at all. They're not your responsibility. No, but I can help, so I will. It's a basic Buddhist tenet. JC, I think you of all people would be down for second chances. Yeah, it depends on the situation. If people do bad shit, they should feel some kind of consequences. Maybe not jail time, that doesn't do jack shit. Community service, or something. That is exactly what Lindsay is doing. I'm just making that easier. Ow! You alright, boss? The espresso machine just electrocuted me. Got electrocuted by the espresso machine? Yes, and it is not pleasant. We've both cleaned that thing 1,000 times. It's never spat sparks at us. The machine must be getting old. I've been looking to replace it for a while now. Been looking to replace quite a bit, actually.
More redecorating.
Possibly. Hard to say at this point. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I took the lid off of my drink and then I tripped. It is quite alright. Accidents happen. I don't think it's still hot. Are you burned? Not at all. Merely uncomfortable. Do try to watch your step in the future. Right. Yeah. So sorry.
Wow. Bad luck.
Fairies don't get bad luck.
What? They're beings of pure magic. Reality changes around them. The only reason they would experience what we would consider regular or abnormal levels of bad luck is if someone particularly powerful cursed them with it. Can fairies even get cursed? I was under the impression that you did the cursing.
That happens.
It's very difficult. Often the spells end up less effective than the caster hoped because of their power.
It would require either the use of our full name or a piece of our bodies, hair, nails, blood, or the like, and some powerful magical ingredients, such as a unicorn horn.
Speak of the devil.
Put it on speakerphone, would you? I need to hear this.
Hello?
Nicole! I think someone stole the unicorn horn you gave me. Do you seriously expect us to believe that? What? We find it awfully convenient that the unicorn horn was stolen just as the boss started to go through a curse of bad luck. I mean, I know we're idiots, but we're not dumb. I'm sorry, she's going through what? Don't act like you don't know. I don't. Teresa Lindsay Johnson. You will tell us the truth about the unicorn horn. I did. Nicole gave me the horn, only a small one, all set up as a good luck charm with the required runes and incantations carved into it. I've been wearing it as a necklace under my clothes ever since. I've already got another purple mark, and my favorite bakery was having a sale on gourmet donuts last week, so it's obviously working. I only take it off when I go to bed or take a shower. I took a shower, and when I got out, it was gone, and my window was broken. You didn't hear your window break? I've got a waterproof radio in the shower. I like to crank it up and sing along. I'll be deaf by the time I'm 4.
That's fair. No matter what, no matter how fast I have to shower, I will always have music playing. I refuse to not have music playing in the shower.
40, but I
That's
don't
fair.
care. Are we really taking her word for this? I literally just bespelled her to speak the truth. So yes. JC, how would someone steal something like this? Yeah, you're the ex-con. Okay, was anything else missing? No. So this was a targeted theft, and they knew exactly where it was. They know your habits, probably watched your house for a bit and waited for the right moment. Who else knows about the horn? Your sister, perhaps? We met up for coffee a few days ago. She noticed the horn and asked about it. I only told her because I figured she'd go out into the field where that giant unicorn fight happened. She'd probably be able to find something out there that could help her. Or even ask you guys really nicely. It's not like Nicole was unreasonable about it or anything. Yeah, plenty of people have had that idea before about grabbing unicorn corpses. Patrick and the rest of the military shut the entire place down immediately after the fight to prevent scavengers from stealing priceless, ridiculously powerful magical ingredients. Good thought, though. Where is she now? I don't know. Not at our old place. She said the landlord evicted her. But Mike might know. He's been checking up on me. Really? I thought he still didn't like you two. He doesn't. I wasn't going to talk to him at all after that stalker problem you guys helped us with, but one of the guests at the food shelf that I volunteer at brought in the sweetest dog with them, and I took a picture and I tried to send it to my friend Michelle, but I accidentally sent it to Mike. We've been kind of awkward texting buddies ever since. Is there anything dogs can't do? Thank you for telling us, Lindsay. Yeah, sure. And, when you find her, can you let me know before you head out? I have some words for her.
If the Colonel saw the...
That's a new KFC ad I've ever seen.
We will let you know. That witch did what now?
Stole the unicorn horn I made into a good luck charm for Lindsay and has been using it to curse Bob from afar. We still don't know how exactly she pulled that off.
It seems that most of my own protective spells and fey nature has kept it from being truly destructive. The latest annoyance has been getting squirted in the face with water from the sink. frankly, I'm amazed it's even doing that much. Unicorn horns are extremely powerful. I believe you would call them cheat codes. Yeah, Nancy is basically using a sledgehammer against bulletproof glass here. I mean, yeah, the glass is gonna hold, but it's still annoying and causing problems. Well, I have had a couple of sporadic conversations with her over text. I offered to help her find a volunteer position the way Lindsay did, but she turned me down. Cited her job as the main reason that she couldn't do it. What job? A linen service. I forget the name, but they usually work with restaurants, loaning out their aprons and tablecloths and whatnot, and then cleaning them. They even do dish rags. Lake Street Linens? Yeah, actually. How'd you know? Because that's the service I use for my aprons and rags. Sometimes the hair sheds and it sticks to the apron. All Nancy would have to do is look for your return address or the label, and she'd have the hair of a fairy. We appreciate the help, Michael. Anytime. Go get her. Why don't you clean your own aprons and rags? Because it's a pain in the ass, that's why. An astronomical expense of both time and money. Alright, we can contact her workplace, but the information we want is likely protected by company policy. It's Lindsay again. Speakerphone. Hello? Hey, I'll send you the screenshots if you want, but I just texted Nancy and she's agreed to meet with me over coffee in an hour. How'd you manage that? I lied. I told her I wanted to use the unicorn horn against Bob. And she fell for it? Oh, she said she was already on that. I asked, well, what about Cyrus or JC or Nicole? And she said you'd just have to wait. But then I told her that since Nicole got me the first unicorn horn, I could probably convince her to bring me another. And she agreed because she said a lot of really not nice things about you, which I pretended to agree with. I'm also making fun of your autism. You know, on second thought, maybe I won't send you the screenshots. Just tell us the address. We'll see you in an hour. Are we sure that this isn't one big trap? Quite. Lindsay does seem genuine in her desire to turn things around. Is it rude to say I told you so? A little. It's okay, babe. You can tell me. Come on.
Hey, at least it's not a Nerf gun. All the fake guns have been actual Nerf guns. That was a little more realistic. With the coloring and the size.
Necessary, Jennifer Charles. I'll keep it in the holster, but don't tell me you and Cyrus aren't also packing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm not packing anything. You're always packing. It's called dynamite good looks for a reason. Ah. I'll drive.
Sorry. I want to admit, I have to admit, that was smooth. Very smooth of, JC. Nice.
Well, Lindsay. So you finally agree to work with me. Well, you did break into my home and steal my best chance at quickly and efficiently ending the curse on my own. Lindsay, you can't do anything on your own. We've established that. I mean, you tried, and it was very cute watching you at the food shelf, but it was pathetic. This way we can make those dumb fairies pay, and they're human bitches, and force them to end the curse on us. Way easier. The way we were going to force them to bless us with fame and fortune? Wow, you're really bringing that up? I'm just saying, it didn't work last time. Why should it work this time? Because now we have a unicorn horn. More than one if you do your part and don't screw it up. You know, Nancy, sometimes I wonder why you're so angry and spiteful and hurtful all the time. We were both raised together, same house, same parents, same witchcraft, but every time you had the chance between helping someone or hurting them, you hurt them. That's why I went no contact with you. But it's also why I stupidly broke that no contact and reached out to make sure you were okay after that unicorn fight, because we're sisters and we're supposed to stand by each other no matter what. And now you have the choice between revenge or finding your own happiness, or frankly doing literally anything else, and you're taking the path that's going to land you in an even worse spot than you're in now. I just don't get it. Why the fuck did you ask me to come here if you're going to behave like an ungrateful... Hi there. Did you set me up? Mm-hmm. Fine. I'm calling the cops. I'm being threatened by an ex-convict and my own sister. Oh, be sure to mention the part where you broke into your sister's place and stole a near invaluable artifact. Hope you wore gloves to prevent the fingerprints. Even if she did, the fact that it was only the horn stolen, how she broke in when she knew her sister would be distracted, had motive, opportunity, I've been put away with less evidence. The horn would be confiscated, so you wouldn't be able to use it to aid your defense with good luck. Unlike us, or your sister, who would have such an opportunity. Of course, give us the horn now, and I'll see.
Yeah,
No.
then Nancy is realizing that crap, the entire gang's here, so she's screwed.
Reason to involve the police. Aren't you gonna stand up for me? No. It's at home. Fine. We're not done. Oh, she really did a number on this. It'll no longer function as a good luck charm. You can see she had to scrape out your runes and incantations to add her own, and if you try to do the same thing, you won't have much horn left. Your best bet is to grind it down into dust. It'll still be useful for potions, though. Okay. You sure you don't want it? I have more. So, what do we do now?
5.
Now, Margaret Nancy Johnson's curse will double. She will continue to experience ill fame and fortune until she significantly improves the lives of 14 people rather than 7. You can't do that! Oh, Nancy, I warned you. Your third offense will involve the more traditional curse of transformation. I'll have to decide between a monster, a toad, or a slug. Spider. She's an arachnophobe. Excellent suggestion, Lindsay. I'll put that under advisement. You shoo. I really wanted to help her. Yeah, toxic family's a bitch and a half, trust me. At some point, you just gotta let them come to you.
Okay, I'm using that, a bitch and a half.
And accept the fact that some
That's
of
a
them
great
never
line.
will. Well, I'm going home. I have a window to repair. Also, this CaFae's copy is crap. Hey, can I try? Blah. Oh my god, boss, please. The poor girl suffered enough. Huh? How far along are you on breaking my curse? I have 5 marks on my arm. See? That'll do. You're freed from my curse. Wait, really? For good behavior. Yes, thank you. I know I shouldn't say that to a fairy, but who cares? Congrats. Just don't go nuts in the probation period. You think that you can get away with a little bit of smuggling because nobody's watching, but they are. Yeah, no, we're good. We're remodeling parts of the food shelf. What will happen if I add unicorn powder to the cement? You know, I don't believe that's ever been done before. Let us know how it goes.
Don't raise dragons.
What's this? That's it. Cool. Oh yeah, so like these 17-minute episodes are like 15 minutes because yeah, I like it.
Excuse me.
What? Just stop warning. Stalking? Sucker?
Hey, ma'am, we're gonna be close.
Come on, spirit thing. Stalking. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, they're like 15 minutes long because there's like 2 minutes of credits. So we should be done a little over 5 o'clock. We should be fine. I think. Yeah.
Closing in about half an hour. Okay. Is everything alright? Not really. See, I didn't really come in for the drink, even though I've heard great things about the coffee, and it is really good. I actually came for, shelter? In what capacity? Well, you see that guy on the street corner over there? Yeah, he catcalled me when I left work, and when I didn't respond, he kept following me, so I ducked in here because I've heard all the things about the powerful fairy witch, and clearly he has too, because he's just lurking. Now, I was really hoping he'd go away after a few minutes, but apparently not. Tenacious one, isn't he? Yeah. Want me to fuck him up for you?
Whoa!
'Cause I can
Whoa! Whoa! I was not expecting that from Cyrus. Oh my god.
come up for you. Or maybe we can call JC, they're always down for that. Jennifer Charles is currently on a date with Nicole.
Aww. I love how, yes, not the main thing, still focuses on their relationship. That's adorable.
And I don't think we need to bother them for this. Cyrus, continue cleaning and watching over our guest. Is this the only interaction you've had with him?
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't say anything, just kinda ran in here and hid.
May I borrow your lovely blazer for about 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Well, there you are, sweetheart. I thought you were gonna hide in that cafe all day.
I'm surprised you didn't follow me in.
I've heard that the people who run that joint are a bit uptight, prone to making snap judgments, you know? I'm not a bad guy, I just wanted to talk to you.
And you followed me for several blocks in order to do so.
That was a privilege. You've got a fine ass. I'd follow that across the country.
Tell me, does this actually ever work for you? Is this truly how you managed to get a date?
Well, it's working on you, isn't it?
I haven't agreed to anything yet.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep following you until you do.
Alright, let me add you to my contacts. What's your name?
Stuart.
Oh, there's already a Stuart. Last name?
Benson.
Oh, that was just too easy.
What do you mean to... Holy shit!
Language.
You're not the hottie I followed. That delightful woman who you stalked and terrified and who loaned me this incredibly cute pink blazer is sheltered in my cafe with my ward for additional protection. And while I don't typically do this, it's been a while since I've gotten the chance to practice my glamour in such a way. I believe the expression is, I still got it. You bitch! Well, Stuart Benson, you will never speak to her or another woman ever again until you learn to respect their autonomy and wishes. That also extends to texts, emails, letters, and any other mode of communication. Have a good evening.
Nice.
Morning, Nicole.
Hi. This is for you.
That was honestly a very smart move. That blazer was cool. I did like that blazer.
Present?
Party invite.
Sweet! Oh, I haven't gotten a paper invite in years. Glad to see you're keeping the old ways alive.
This one's for Bob.
She's stuck in the back right now, but I'll make sure she gets it. Birthday party, huh? Who else is coming?
JC, Mike, some other friends, and I'm thinking Lindsay because I think we're friends now, but I'm not sure. Would it be weird?
I don't think it'd be weird to invite her. Worst thing she can do is say no, right?
Right. Oh, I don't drink much at my parties anyway, but since JC is there, don't bring any alcohol.
Nah, worst I'll just bring the fancy fruit juice.
Oh my
Fancy
god,
fruit
you're
juice.
throwing a birthday party for yourself without booze? What are you, 9? 26 next week. You gotta have alcohol at a party, or else it's not gonna be fun.
If you can't have fun without booze, you should probably see someone about that. Like AA, NA, AAA.
We had a party a while ago with no alcohol at all, just video games, people, and food, and it was really fun.
Oh, are you talking about that time I smoked everyone at Mario Kart?
Brian is
Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow, you all really need to grow up.
No, the fuck we don't.
What?
Look,
That's the point. You can grow up physically, mentally, as much fun as you can.
buddy, our lives are a day-to-day grind so we can pay rent and groceries.
Yeah, so growing up physically is mandatory. Yeah, basically growing up is mandatory. Mentally growing up, if you still want to be a child at heart, be a child at heart. I am a teenager. Mentally, I'm still technically 5. Because I'm a fantasy writer. I have fun with it.
And everything else that comes with adulthood, which is ridiculously expensive in
know
this
the
day and
reason,
age.
so.
So on our off days, when we can do whatever we want, we're gonna do whatever we want, regardless of what you think about it. There's no age limit on throwing parties, or playing video games, or renting a bouncy house if we really want to. We're gonna do what makes us happy, regardless of what weirdos like you think we should.
I'm honestly a little scared that he will drop that mug.
And that
He won't, but
is true
I hear you,
adulthood, having the courage to say, I don't need alcohol to have fun, or I want a Cookie Monster themed cake because I enjoy that little monster and it makes me happy.
Also, all the older generations keep infantilizing mine to diminish our cultural and political power, so we might as well lean in and have fun. Whatever. Lamos.
Lamos. And we're the children?
I believe you children would say that you are
freaking out? I'm not freaking out. Why would I be freaking out? Cyrus has been verbally eviscerating customers all day and you've barely looked up from your phone. Cyrus is always doing that. Nicole's birthday is coming up, and it's our first big celebration as a couple, so I want to get her something really nice, but even though I've got some padding in my savings now, all the things that she deserves are just way too expensive. This is one of the many reasons I haven't been in a romantic relationship in a long time. I do not miss this stress. I thought it was because you were aromantic. The jury is still out on that one. Also, didn't she say no presents at the party? Yeah, this is for when all of you guys go home, because just because she doesn't want a parade of people giving her offerings doesn't mean that I, the significant other, am exempt from that. That's fair. But Jennifer Charles, the price tag does not matter. As long as the gift has personal meaning, she'll love it. You could get her a simple candle, and if it's her favorite smell, she'll appreciate it. She's not dating you for your money after all. Thank fuck for that. Are you getting her anything? A book on magical theory. It was actually written and published in the Fae realm, but I found an English translation. See, that's another thing. She is so nerdy and bookish and creative, and I love all of that about her, okay? It's really cute when she's in the zone. But I'm none of those things. So if I want to get her something like new paintbrushes, there are millions of them out there. Which ones are going to be the best? Because the cheapest ones are for kids, suck balls. I know that much. And if I want to get her a book, she has a whole library. What if I get her something she already has or is interested in, or she's already read it? I do believe you're overthinking this. Yeah, that's what happens when I'm stressed. She did something very similar for your sobriety party. What now? She was concerned that the cake that she got you would be too much or otherwise unenjoyable. But it was literally my favorite flavor, and I had plenty of leftovers, which was even better. That's different. Not at all. And if you're truly concerned about this, I had to talk Cyrus out of giving her a set of throwing knives.
Whoa. Dude.
She doesn't throw knives. Exactly. She can learn. What about this? I think that would be perfect. Nicole, your apartment has such a nice outdoor area. I am so jealous. My first apartment was just concrete and dirt. I got lucky. Hi, JC. There's the birthday girl. You got me a present. Oh, yeah, just a little one. You don't have to open it now. Is it tasty? Is it scrumptious? Easy there, Gollum. And no, it's not. See, you gotta hold it like this, and then you flick your wrist to send it spinning. Flick! Exactly. Kind of like a 90-degree frisbee. Cyrus, what are you doing with my toddler? Teaching her valuable life skills. Now, when you're going against a human, or someone who looks like a human, you want to aim for the chest. That's this part here. So you're thinking of getting a tattoo? Yeah, well, when you lifted the curse, those purple dashes that marked each person I had helped disappeared. And I get why, but I kind of miss them. They serve as a nice little reminder that people can change for the better. So I think I'll go into the parlor at my next payday just for something small and cheap. Ah, are you still at the food shelf? Oh yeah, in fact, they finally offered me a full-time job there, so I get to quit waiting tables. And that unicorn horn that I ground up into powder, I mixed it with the cement that they were using.
I love when character development is set up like this, slow progress, but there, and characters come out like this. This is why I love it. This is why I'm happy when he's created.
To remodel the kitchen and added a couple of other things like morning dew and clover leaves to enhance that good fortune element. It's only been a couple of weeks, but we haven't burned or dropped anything in that kitchen since. And we used to have to ration some of our food because of the uptick in guests, but donations have been really good. You have literally become a kitchen witch. That's actually what they call me now. Either the Kitchen Witch or the 4th Street Witch, because that's where the shelf is. There are worse titles to be given. Thank you for coming. Sure thing. Happy birthday, Nicole. Thanks for having us. Come on, sweetie. Can I open my present now? Yeah, sure. It's not much. You know, my rent went up again, and we're all trying to save money. Karma's a witch. I love it. I mean, perfect for a Buddhist witch, am I right?
Oh my god!
Stop.
I did not expect a much promotion. Nice. Love that. So I've said nice so many times. If anyone can keep track of how many times if someone can go back and count how many times I've said nice, I'm impressed. I said it so many times watching this entire series. It's like 5 o'clock now, but we still have like 17 minutes, 6 minutes left. No, 8 minutes left. Why did I say 6? But technically 6, because again, 2 minutes of it is just like the credits. So we're gonna be here for an extra something minutes.
And here's your drink. Have a good one. Excuse you, I ordered an iced mocha, not a hot one. Oh shoot, sorry about that. Let me fix that. How stupid do you have to be to mix those two up? Iced and hot, they are completely different. The more you bitch about this, the longer I'm gonna take to fix the mistake. Are you giving lip to me? Ace I may be, I am damn good with my lips, in a variety of ways. Now, do you want to keep raging, or are you gonna let me get you the correct drink? I want to speak to your manager. You really don't. Oh, I do. Get him over here. Oh, boss. What seems to be the issue here? Oh, your boss is a woman. This explains so much. What exactly does my apparent genitalia explain? Beats me. Wow, you and your employee are so inappropriate. But beyond that, women just can't lead. So it makes sense that he fucked up my order if you're the one responsible for him. He ordered an iced mocha. I accidentally made a hot one. I keep telling him I can fix it, but he chooses to do this instead. Pity. I know. Look, sweetheart, just refund me the drink and give me what I actually want, and I won't call corporate, okay? I'm the owner, so I am corporate, and you are not allowed to speak to me or anyone for up to 7 years, or until you learn to respect women's authority. We'll also extend that to non-binary and genderqueer authority, as I have a sneaking suspicion that you don't adhere to them either. So do you still want that iced mocha? And here's your drink. Excuse me. I asked for blueberry vanilla latte, and this is just vanilla. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Let me fix that for you. Did you want a free cookie for the inconvenience? Sure. You got chocolate chip?
See, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, I love that book. Oh, yes, it's quite enjoyable. No spoilers. Wouldn't dare. Have you picked up Yellowface? No, but I've heard good things. It's hilarious. Unlike that one, you have no sympathy for the protagonist, and you get to watch the glorious train wreck that is her life. As much as I enjoy deeply flawed protagonists, I do tend to prefer redemption arcs. Or at least the idea that the possibility of redemption is there.
I thought that was Nicole for a second. Yes, Bob.
I tend to prefer bad internet humor. A perfectly valid preference. Don't be alarmed, as I am a fairy, but is there a name I can call you? David. You? The people around here tend to call me Bob. In the old days, it was Lavender or Violet. I mean, I was just gonna call you Gorgeous, but that works. You are not subtle. Never claimed to be. Is she flirting? Oh, yeah, gross. It's like watching my mother make goo-goo eyes at someone. And she was just saying how she's pretty sure she's aromantic. That does not mean that she's asexual. Okay, yeah, honestly, fair. And that guy is a snack. Good for her for getting it. Hey, whoa, I thought you were committed to our lovely witch, Nicole. Oh, absolutely, but I can still look, and so can she. The other day we were watching this chocolate-making competition, and she admitted to having less than pure thoughts for one of the contestants. Me, I think I prefer the French guy who runs the thing, and you know you're gonna get chocolate in the bedroom. You get laid, and you get a good snack. Don't you dare bring gourmet luxury chocolate anywhere near your filthy bedroom shenanigans. That is not hygienic.
Which is a fair reaction from Cyrus. I'm gonna be totally honest. Don't bring good food into sexual stuff. I should not be talking about this, but that's in my books anyways. My books are not for very young children, even though if you guys want to read it. There are stuff of lead-ons. Never actually happened, but also a bunch of cussing. Should there be a warning for the stab scene in book 1? I think I already have one.
Spoil sport. Also, you've never met them. Why would you want to be so naked and vulnerable around someone you've never even had a 5-minute conversation with? They could be a serial killer. Yeah, even if they are. Yeah, worth the risk.
Oh my god, they say.
The aloes are not okay. Well, unfortunately, David, I do have to get back to work. Oh, shit, you're an employee. I'm sorry, I would not have started bugging you if I'd known you were on break. It's quite alright. This was more than enjoyable. I know I've already asked for your name. May I ask for your number? Only if I can ask that we meet on Friday night. Damn, smooth. I should be taking notes.
Jason, you're already really good at floating. No, you don't.
Hey, JC. Boss is gonna be late. What happened? Car trouble? Date night with that guy she clicked with over her break the other day. Get it, Bob? You're a child. Yes, I am. Now feed me chocolate until I can erase all mental images from my head. Breakfast for the lady? I appreciate that. So, did you want to do this again sometime? I was thinking about that. Trying to imagine a second date, maybe a third, how that would turn out with you or with anyone. And I got the same feeling I do whenever I imagine a long-term romantic relationship, and that is trapped. I've had several relationships, and even in the best ones, I always felt stifled. No matter what they did, no matter what I did. And I've also realized that while I am absolutely capable of sexual attraction, it seems I'm incapable of romantic attraction or romantic love. So that in mind, I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Fair enough. I know it sounds trite, but I do hope we can remain friends. For the coffee, if nothing else. This weekend has some of the best coffee and best sex I've ever had, so yeah, I'm sticking around. Well, I have had almost 1,000 years experience.
Imagine being able to build.
You already do that. Go on. There we go.
What now? Had almost 1,000 years experience. What now?
Sorry. The ad played before David's line. I won't do that in like full play. Yeah, patrons. That's the list. Alright, it's episode 7. We made it through 3 seasons. I need to like that so I know, hey, we're done. We made it through 3 seasons. I just shut my glove. I just need to sew it up. You know what? Since I can actually physically cosplay because I don't have the stuff, I mean, I have like Nextfield's. This is my picture. Nextfield's dress look like. And her cloak. But she has gloves, right? I'm pretty sure these are the gloves I use for that's literally it. That's all I have stuff. Technically I have Calypso's suit, but that's annoying for one, two. I don't have like eye color. You guys know how like my characters all have unique eye colors that correspond to either what they are or what magic they control. Yeah, I know my stuff. So I want to try like sewing stuff. So I have more experience when I'm an adult and have the money and free will to buy stuff for cosplay. That's the plan. That's gonna be a plan. I just need to sew up this rip in the glove. It's been here for like weeks. I still haven't done that because it's bothering me. I have to go take care of my laundry and do that right after. Good. So yeah, okay. I need to go. I should go. It's over. It's past 5 o'clock. Whoa, so tired. Whoever joined, thank you. Have a good day, nights, wherever you may live. I will see you all tomorrow, where we will be. So tomorrow will be 30 minutes beforehand or something, an hour, 30 minutes beforehand. I will try and do like a 30 minute live before the 4 o'clock writing stream, where I tried an idea I have to continue makeup lives. Live streams, like hangout live streams with makeup, and continue doing like characters, styles, simple stuff. I don't have like full advanced like markers, makeup markers, and such. Yeah. So, we'll chat tomorrow. If the chat does not disable, we will continue it. If it does, then we just have to wait. Let's try it again. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go. Whoever joined, thank you. Have a good day, night, wherever you live. Wherever you may live. I feel like I said that a little too fast for people to hear me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Where we write, hang out live, whatever Total Forgot YouTuber I love and live. Like less than an hour ago. So I got that notification during the live stream. I just saw it show up on my phone. Like, oh wait, crap. So new.